Module number P4, joy and pleasure. There's a big difference between joy and pleasure. We are going to split these two good feelings apart, even though they both feel amazing. Pleasure is consciously giving into a fast, good feeling that you are in control of and you have the option to not do it. Where joy is something that is just happening to you and you cannot force joy. Joy is built, it can start directly. Joy is about perspective. The biggest difference between joy and pleasure is that joy is sustainable and pleasure will decrease over time the more you take from it. Let's take sex, for example, because this is one of the hardest ones to split, and it can be pleasure or joy, depending on how you see it. Often, pleasure is controllable. You can put it on and off. Joy, on the other hand, is something that comes unexpected. It is like a present. Giving yourself a present is pleasure. If you are too often caught up in pleasure, your sexuality and creativity with the opposite sex will go down. The second chakra has a lot to do with habits. When you have progressive habits, you can build something for the long term. You have to go out into the world and get your ass kicked. Watching Netflix, porn, and playing video games isn't helping this issue. Going out also literally means going out, connect with people, new friends, and sexual partners to fulfill your sexual desires and need for connection. The jealousy, insecurity, low self-esteem, and lack of creativity will disappear when you create abundance. Joy and pleasure is like water. It moves around and you want to go with the water. Don't try to lift water. It's very heavy. So forcing the water to go somewhere, how does that look? People who you don't connect with, just let it go and look further, and you will feel something new. This can be in a club, while networking, at the work floor, or with a hobby where you need to be creative or even a bit artistic. Being artistic is a great way for your second chakra because of the expression that is formulated in emotions. This is a way of healing the second chakra. To-dos. Go out with your friends to a bar and talk to 6 strangers. Start dating if you are single. Join an artistic club or association for dancing, art, or yoga. Practical reminders. Keep in mind that when things become easy, but they still feel great, often it's not valuable, or they are not being seen as valuable anymore and you take it for granted. When you are in a relationship, you notice that you and your partner are seeking pleasure, start over and work on the future by traveling or making/joining something together like a sports club, yoga club, or a hobby like dancing. It is about the connection and belonging. Making stuff difficult and challenging again, even though it is possible to create comfort, will give you joy instead of pleasure. This was module number P4. Good luck.